The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking, you stupid anime bitch. Hello, True. I'll ban you all. I have psychic powers, and I am controlling all of you. And what I do, I wiggle like this, and what happens is your wallet opens up, and all of your money flies out of your wallet into the sky. And then once again, I open my window with a big bag, big sack of Santa's loot sack, just fills with money just flying in there. Ha 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 ha! Ah, money kinesis. I have money kinesis, and I can steal it all. Like. Alive and well in Israel. Fuck you, Phil. You lose. Try again from the beginning. Stop it! Stop! Stop this! Oh my god. Excuse me. Hopefully that helped.
Hello, hello, hello. What is up, everybody? How are we doing? It's time for some LOLCOWS and some giveaways. I hope you're all doing very well. Thank you for coming by the stream. Today we're gonna... So you might be wondering, Rice, why in the world are you streaming today? I thought you have a job. I do have a job. And they gave me Martin Luther King Day off. So, big ups to them. But yeah, so basically what I'm going to do today, what I normally do, probably going to watch some LOLCOWS, as well as we might even play some games, maybe. And then I actually have a list of Steam games that I'd like to give away. There was a good deal on Humble Bundle. I have a few extra, and so I figured I'd go ahead and we'd give away some games. Now, I don't have all the games ready up. Apparently, whatever bundle I bought on Humble Bundle was very popular, and it seems like they didn't have all the keys ready, which was kind of weird. I didn't know that was something Humble Bundle could do, but, such is life. So, we'll wait for more people to get in before we start doing that. But basically, if it's a game that you are interested in, I am going to basically shout it out. You let me know if you're interested. And then, we'll put your name in a spinning wheel and we'll go from there. Just to give you an idea of the games that we're looking at, by the way, I have Celeste on Steam. I have Sonic Adventure 2 plus the Battle DLC. Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I believe I don't have it yet, but there should be a Bayonetta code coming in soon. And I should also have one for Sprawl, I think. So there will be a few games that we'll get to choose, but yeah, we'll go ahead and start. Do you guys have any lolcows that you want to see? Anything specific? I know Daniel Larson is always an option, and then so is, what should we say? Actually, before we start looking at lolcows, have you guys heard of this name, Pal World? I'm just curious if you've heard of this. So, I like Pokemon. In the last 10 years, I've become a much bigger Pokemon fan than when I originally played it. But this is basically like Pokemon with guns. And it's coming out Friday, and I'm stoked for it. BG, what's up, man? Yeah, dude, it's okay. Metal Gear Solid 5 is incredible, so there is no, there's no shame in that, man. I totally get it. It's a fantastic game, honestly, so yeah, big ups for that. Now, BG, I of course want to share a game with you. So, as far as the games that we are looking at, I'll read off a couple titles. You tell me. You can pick one game that you're interested in. And if you win the game, I'll have you out of the running for any other giveaways. But if you don't win the game, you're eligible for any other giveaways. So just to give you an idea. But I've got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, Celeste, or Sonic Adventure 2 with the Battle DLC. Do any of those games interest you as something you'd like to put in for the giveaway? I'm basically, as we get people in the chat, I'm going to be adding some names to pull out. So that's why I want to say. Yeah, I can name them again. So the games that I have to give away are Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition. By the way, these are all for Steam, I should mention. So that's the original base Borderlands game with all of the DLC. I've got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is it's like the game that Koji Igarashi did after Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So it's a lot like Castlevania. And in some ways I would say it's better, because it's a lot more modern, but it's really good. Celeste, which is that indie platformer game that's kind of like Super Meat Boy, but with an actually good story. And then Sonic Adventure 2 with the Battle DLC. And you can put in... I just need to have enough people to put in for any one of those games, but whatever one you choose, I'll put your name in the drawing for that. And then as we get more people in, I'll pull for it. And if you win it, you'll be out of the running for any of the rest of the games. But if you don't want it, you can still do again, if that makes sense. But yeah, you just let me know if any of those games sound interesting, and I'll put your name in. I should probably say which one. No Borderlands 2 because I own that already, but I can go for any of them. Okay, cool. How about Bloodstained? You seem like I think you'd probably enjoy Bloodstained. Have you ever played a Castlevania game? I'll put you in for Bloodstained if that's cool, because I feel like Bloodstained is something you would probably enjoy. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll put you in for Bloodstained then. I think that's a pretty sweet one. What's up, TPG? No, TPG, I will give you kind of the same rundown. Oh, what's up, Brodon? Thanks for coming by, guys. So I am going to be doing a little bit of a game giveaway here in addition to LOLCOWS, so, a little bit of fun for everybody. I'm going to be pulling for the game Bloodstained Ritual of the Night here on Steam. I have some codes to give away, so if you guys are interested in that game, let me know and I'll put you in the running for it. Otherwise, the other games I'm going to be giving away is Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, I'm also going to be giving away Celeste and Sonic Adventure 2. So if any of those games sound interesting, tell me which game you're interested in, and we will pull for that. Right now, I have BG in for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. But man, making videos is hard, lol, but should I use a script or no scripts? That's a good question. I would say, so I don't use a script, but part of that is because scripts, I don't want to say they limit me, but I have a really hard time sticking to my scripts when I write them. So I typically don't use scripts. I do a lot of mine off the top, but there is certainly nothing wrong with using a script. I would say if it helps, definitely do a script. And then if you find yourself wanting to add or take away something, you can always write it in. But it's better to know what you want to say rather than not, you know? So yeah, I would definitely use a script to start. I think that's a very good way to start. Keep in mind too, BG, that like I've been off the cuffing it, shall we say, for like a long time. Like I used to like have church talks and stuff, so eventually I got used to just talking without needing stuff to say. But like it's not like I don't want to make it sound easy, because it's not easy, but it's just something that I kind of do on, you know, in general. Oh, what's up, Alistair? How's it going, man? Thanks for coming by. I'm going to be giving away some Steam games, Alistair. Right now, the Steam games we're going to be giving away is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, Celeste, and Sonic Adventure 2 with the Battle DLC. If any of those games sound interesting, Alistair, let me know in the comments, and I will put you in a drawing for it, okay? You can pick which game sounds interesting, and then I'll be doing that. That would actually, you know, that's a good point, BG. That would actually be a great starting point, I think. Because we are going to be talking, by the way, about Cat today. Absolutely, we're going to be talking about Cat. Because I have some things to say about it. I didn't get a chance to cover it live, which I wish I could have. But yeah, I think that's a great place to start, because that's a huge thing in the Snortex, shall we say. So yeah, I think that's a perfect place to start. And yes, Alistair as well, I did get snowed in. It was really hard to get out this weekend, so most definitely. Let's see. Oh, nice, man. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I'll put you in. Celeste is kind of like it's a 2D platformer that's kind of hard, but it's very classic, like level-based and stuff. But yeah, if you'd like Sonic Adventure 2 or Borderlands 2, you just shoot me, just pick one. And then if you don't win it, you can try again to win a game, because I have a few games to give away. So you can definitely try again if you don't win it. But if you do win it, I'll have you out of the running so that other people can get a chance to get some games. But yeah, absolutely, man. You just tell me which one you want, and I'll put your name in. Alright, and by the way, have you guys checked out Palworld? This game looks so cool. I am so stoked for this. This comes out Friday, by the way. Oh, fantastic, man. RX 7600 is... Oh, it's so cool. You're going to be able to play this stuff no problem, then. Totally fair. I'll go for Sonic Adventure 2. Okay, cool. So, BG, I got you in for Bloodstained. Does anybody else want to put their hat in for Sonic Adventure 2? If so, I will add your name. You guys just let me know, and then we'll be drawing, okay? Bit suspicious how their last game is still not out of early access. I agree with that. I'm really curious. I think this looks really cool. I just want to know if it's going to be good, you know? But I gotta be honest, though, I'm shocked that they didn't get sued. Because it definitely seems like they should be getting sued for this. I mean, I'm very interested in playing it, so it's totally fine. But... man, I'm really thinking about buying it on Friday. I also found out, too, apparently the multiplayer won't be available day one, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, this game looks awesome. So I found out that not only, you know, obviously it's like Pokemon with guns, but not only that, I found out there's a whole, like, system with the pals that you can, like, enslave them, you can eat them. Like, you can be a bad trainer or a good trainer. Like, it's crazy. Might be lagging a bit. Oh, thanks for letting me know, honey. I appreciate that. Yeah, internet's been a little wonky today, so that would not entirely shock me. Is it a PvP, Battle Royale, or open world? It's supposed to be like an open world, basically. So basically what you would do is it's like Pokemon where like you go around, there's like an open world, I think there's a story, but there's also a crafting element too. Like, let me see. There should be I thought there was a trailer that showed off some of the crafting. But like, it'll allow you to craft as well. And the not the Pokemon, jeez. The pals will let you... They will let you, like, use them for crafting and stuff. And you can mount most of them as well. Yeah, so here's, like, some of them crafting. Yeah, it's so cool looking. Like, you'll be able to use them for, like, a bunch of different stuff. So, like, the pals have uses outside of just being for battle, which I think is really cool. But, like, I gotta be honest, though, isn't that just, like, Flareon? Like, I don't understand how this is, like, legal, but I'm okay with it. That's just straight up Gyarados. Like, let's be real here, that's just Gyarados. Like, okay, there's Gyarados, right? Here's this thing. This just dropped out of nowhere. I haven't heard any ads for it. It got showed at the... where was it? Not Summer Games Fest. Was it Summer Games Fest? Tokyo Game Show, maybe? Wherever they showed Sandland. Was it the Game Awards? You know, it could have been the Game Awards, actually. But yeah, they showed a trailer there, and then I got really interested in it. And then I found out it comes out Friday, which is crazy. Oh, actually, see, here's this thing, too. I didn't know about this till recently. You can combine the pals and make different versions of them. So you combine these two guys, and it makes a whole different version. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Okay, I love that you can just pick up the sheep and use it as a shield. It looks so good, though, man. Like, this is literally what I want Pokemon to be. Like, that is such a smart idea, you know? And I like the idea that these guys actually, like, you can use them for more than just battling. It's like, that one was, like, using for cover and everything. The other game that these guys made, it's actually pretty decent. It's just not, like, out of early access like BG said earlier. So, like, that part's kind of weird. I'll show you the trailer for this guy. Exactly, dude. It is Pokemon slave labor, straight up. Craftopia is basically just Breath of the Wild with a bunch of crafting. I don't think it's very good. Like, okay, I shouldn't say it's not good. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite. But here's the thing, though. Their little Pokemon idea actually was used in this. The only problem is there wasn't really any interesting animals. So there's just, like, deer and cows and stuff like that. It might show it. Is fine, probably not worth the $30 I spent on it. Yeah, exactly. It's not bad. It's just, it's kind of janky, is the best way I can describe it. Okay, yeah, like straight up. You try to tell me that's not Breath of the Wild? One thing I will say is, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's the thing too. They don't run super. Well, this didn't run super great. I don't know about Pal World. I hope Pal World runs better. That's why I'm kind of biding my time on that. Oh, dude, I bet 1080 with something like this. Yeah, I could absolutely understand that. Now, the one nice thing, though, is they're on Xbox Game Pass, so at least you can play it on Game Pass, which Pal World will be on Game Pass, so, I mean, that's huge, honestly. That's probably how I'm going to play it at first, because I don't want to spend the money if it's going to be bad. I agree, there's a reason why I'm upgrading. Hopefully this year, I don't know if I'll upgrade my graphics card this year, but I'm definitely thinking about upgrading my case. I need to get some bigger space. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk looks super good at Ultra, obviously, but yeah, no, it's fantastic. Yeah, this almost looks like Monster Hunter. Okay, does anybody else, before I put in, does anybody else want to put their name in for Sonic Adventure 2 or Bloodstained? Because if not, I'll probably just give it to Alistair and BG. I'll give it about another minute. If nobody comments or puts anything in, I'll probably go ahead and just send you guys a copy of each, if that's cool with you. I'm thinking for LOLCOWS today, we might start with Harmon Smith, because we haven't seen what Harmon's up to in a while. BG, do I have you? Yeah, absolutely, Alistair. No problem, man. Can you tell me, BG, do I have you on Discord? Oh, yeah, I could do Steam username, too. That works. What's up, Gamer Boy? Oh, I miss Malcolm, too. I just have to bring him up. Ah, Gamer Boy, what's up? Hey, by the way, I did want to let you know, Gamer Boy, we are doing a draw for a couple of game giveaways on Steam. Okay, I will find you in there then. I'll message you on there. We're doing some giveaways here, Gamer Boy, for Celeste, Sonic Adventure 2, Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, or Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Yeah, if you find me on Steam, I'll show you. It's literally just my name. If you look up Like Some Rice on Steam, you should find me. But yeah, Gamer Boy, if there's any interest, or if there's any games that you're interested in, just let me know, and I can add you to a running form if you want. By the way, can we just point out, this is kind of sad. Harmon Smith has the same amount of subscribers as me. Pretty sure that's the only one you don't have? Okay, cool. I'll put you in then for that. And then I'll tell you what, BG, if he wins Bloodstained, I will put you in, or I'll put you in for down for another game, okay? So let's see who wins. Sweet. Yep. You got it, man. All right, Gamer Boy, you win Bloodstained, man. I'll shoot you the code. And then as far as you go, BG, I'll toss you another one, okay? I got a few different ones I can toss out. So I will, since he got Bloodstained, I will send you another game. All right. Sweet, man. I will send you guys a code. Let me send those out real quick. All right. So first one, we got Alistair. Alistair, do you just go by A now on Discord? Aw, damn, Gamer Boy, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear, man. Alistair on Steam. Okay, cool, man. I'll make sure to just do that then. Let's see here. Okay, I'm shooting you guys the codes now. ID. Okay. Hope you feel better, Gamer Boy. That sucks to have COVID, man. Alright, give that code a try, Poppy. Week off? That's not bad. Yeah, absolutely, dude. No, you're totally fine, man. No problem. Alright, BG, I got you. BG, how do you feel about Celeste? Celeste sound good? If you guys do have any problems with the codes, just let me know, and I will make sure that that gets rectified. But I think they should all work. Cool. All right. Got you sent a code. And then, Alistair, give me 1 sec, and we will get your code too. I appreciate you guys coming by the stream. All right. I think I'm friends with... Oh, am I not friends with you in here, Alistair? What's up with that? There we go. Cool. All right, man. I got you added. And oh yeah, I definitely know about those bad boys. Uwe Boll especially, because he's a director, so like he should be above. But yeah, no, I get that. All right, man. I sent you a invite, so you let me know. But yeah, let's take a look at Harmon Smith. I do think it's crazy, by the way, that I have is the same amount of subscribers as Harmon. Like, that's pretty crazy to me, because I can't understand why, but yeah, no problem, man. Okay, let's see what Harmon's ranting about now.
Going into 2020.
Request accepted? Cool. I'm gonna make you guys stare at Harmon for a minute while I pull up Alistair. Alright, dude. I got 2 codes shooting your way because I got the DLC for Sonic Adventure as well. GH. Try not to read the codes out loud because that's always me. I gotta read the code out loud to myself. So that should be the base game. Y7RG. Wrong thing. Okay, and I should have the code sent to you for the DLC. All right, man. Those should both work. You guys let me know. All right, sweet. If anything does not work, let me know. But I think everything should be pretty solid. All right, let's watch some Harmon Smith now, eh?
Going into...
Oh boy, okay. I'm gonna need you to just talk a little quieter, Harmon.
2024, it's interesting to kind of think about what's...
By the way, dude, like, what is this quality? Like he doesn't have great quality of camera, but normally it doesn't look this bad. What is going on?
Going to happen when it comes to like the Switch lineup and how it's going to be damage controlled and how the gaming YouTubers are going to react.
My Harmon Smith sense went off. I feel that. TPG, do you want to be entered into any Steam drawing at all? All you got to do is let me know, and I can put you in for one. As far as codes I have left, I've got one for Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, if you don't have that.
React to certain things. We've already seen them kind of...
I've got, let's see, what do I have left? I've got Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition. I might have, I gotta check. I've got to log into my Humble real quick. One sec. And I can tell you what other games I have. I'm still waiting for a few others to show up. Let's see. I think... because I'm supposed to have one for Bayonetta... Astalon Tears of the Earth and Sprawl, but those haven't shown up yet. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. So right now, I guess I just have Borderlands 2. Is it just under messages on Steam? Yeah, yep. I sent you a message on Steam, so you should be able to just look into the messages I sent you. Definitely don't have Last of Us. And I don't have State of Decay. I'll look and see. I think those are the only ones I have right now. Right now I only have Borderlands 2, Game of the Year Edition. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I just have Borderlands. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Feels weird that I only had my PC for only 5 months and I'm already upgrading it. Yeah, PCs are definitely one of those things where it's like you can upgrade it so many times in a year that it certainly feels weird to like have something solid for a while and then have to upgrade it again.
Of like do their normal.
All right, well, let's see what this
typical thing of pretending a new Nintendo hardware is on the way, but we're about.
But it wait a second. It definitely is on the way. What are you smoking, Harmon?
Going into 2024, it's interesting to kind of think about what's going to happen when it comes to like the Switch lineup and how it's going to be damage controlled and how the gaming YouTubers are going to react to certain things.
The gaming YouTubers? You mean gaming?
Kind of like do their normal typical thing of pretending a new Nintendo hardware is on the way, but we're about to shift to the period where they downplay every major game that comes out.
But it's definitely happening. We're getting an announcement for this year. I mean, I could be mistaken, but didn't they even say they're announcing it this year? Like, dude, in November, we literally had some news that there's a new one coming. We know there's a new one coming.
You know, they're already not talking about another Code R. They're already not talking about Prince of Persia. They're already not talking about Mario vs.
Prince of Persia is not Switch exclusive, Harmon. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, or Princess Peach Showtime, or
Well, yeah, but like according to the leaks, like the Switch 2 is supposed to be backwards compatible, right? I'm almost positive of that.
Corn Overlord, like they're already ignoring all of that, right? But the thing that catches my attention, and something that I really want to address, which I think is going to be really, really interesting, is the re-release of Luigi's Mansion 2, right? This is a game that I think a lot of people sleep on because this is one of those games that game journalists and YouTubers liked to pretend was a disappointment when it first came out, right?
Well, yeah, compared to the first one, it kind of was. I played it. Like, it's not bad. But it definitely had some issues compared to the first one.
There are a lot of YouTubers out there, including Arlo, The Bit Block, and Nitro Rad, who came out and said the game was disappointing, that they hated it, that it wasn't what they were looking for, that the game was...
I mean, the problem is that it was level-based, and it wasn't just, like, open exploration. The first Luigi's Mansion was great because it wasn't split up into levels. You could just seamlessly go throughout the mansion. So yeah, Dark Moon is not great. Like, it's not bad, but it's not great.
Very underwhelming compared to the original. And it wasn't true at all, right? You know,
No, it was true.
I've played the original more than those guys have, and I can tell you that Dark Moon was a better game. Right?
Based off of what?
I was shocked by how much, like, Dark Moon managed to innovate and how much they managed to deliver and how much they managed to, like, evolve the gameplay mechanic. You know, I appreciated the mission structure. I appreciated the cartoony visuals. I appreciated what the game did. You know,
you can appreciate it and acknowledge the first one's better.
Now, even if there were certain things I missed from the original Luigi's Mansion, you know, like the portrait ghosts and the realistic kind of cartoony animation.
100%, he lives in another world. It doesn't make any sense.
Like, you know, like there were things that I missed about the original, but like I think
here's the deal, right? Like, Luigi's Mansion 3 is better than Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Like, out of the Luigi's Mansion games, 100,000% Luigi's Mansion 2 is the worst one. I don't think it's a bad game, but it's not better than the original or 3. And if they're keeping the mission structure, like, if they're keeping... Oh, you're good, dude. Yeah, I still like the original over 3 as well. Like, the thing is, if you're keeping the mission structure, it's not... I mean, it's cool to have all the Luigi Mansion games on one system. Actually, wait, is Luigi's Mansion 1 even on the Switch? I don't think it is it? These games are mid at best. They're basically Ghostbusters in the game. Yeah, I mean, they're good. I think they're a lot of fun and they're charming, but I don't know if they're, like, you know, best of the best necessarily. I mean, I do like the first one a lot, but...
I think objectively 2 and 3 are better games, right? And looking at where we're at with Dark Moon, it's been...
yeah. Oh, wait, I haven't seen the recent update. We'll have to watch that.
A decade. A lot of these YouTubers have lost a lot of their influence. You know, the Bit Block isn't really relevant anymore. Nitro Rad, I'm sure, is on the way out. You know, Arlo is getting made fun of on message boards because of his hot take opinions.
When you say getting made fun of, do you mean you're making fun of him?
On certain things. Like, when you...
Dude, imagine... Okay, this is the type of cope that Harmon is on. Imagine taking pride that you're making fun of a puppet. What type of cope is this? Oh, Harmon, God.
Look at, like, the current state of YouTubers and how they weren't able to keep the narrative going regarding, like, the Paper Mario games, of all things. Origami King was very well received, right? Like, when you look at what the
yeah, but it's still not better than the OGs.
In regards to this, you are left with the impression that when Luigi's Mansion 2 releases this year, they will not be able to damage control it, right? Like, in spite of what these people try to tell you, Dark Moon was very well received. It sold very well, like 7
That's because it was on the 3DS. Everybody was shocked that you could even get a game like that on the 3DS.
million copies. It was very popular. And 10 years later, people who grew up with the game, people who like gave the game a fair shot, people who did not listen to gaming YouTubers when this game came out are going to buy the game again and realize that, like, wow, this game is way better than people give it credit for. It's going to be like what I'm doing now with New Super Mario Bros. U and how I'm emphasizing that, like, that game is...
Okay, the fact that he is using New Super Mario Bros. U as a reference is already, like, a bad sign. That's massive cope. So far, one of the victims is mad at Mama, and recently Spencer had an interview with transgender communist. It's been very odd. That sounds like a very weird, like, weaving
as
tale.
Good or better than Super Mario Bros. Wonder. If Wonder is better, it's not by much.
What the hell is this camera doing? Look at this.
As good or better than Super Mario Bros. Wonder. If Wonder is better, it's not by much. Like, I am going to bat.
Wonder absolutely looks better than the
for the new Super Mario Bros. Games because I grew up with them and I.
Okay, that's not. Man, you have to acknowledge that, like, those games, I grew up with them too, and I don't like them. Yeah, it's very weird, the autofocusing. Those games are not very good. Like, out of the new Super Mario Brothers games, I can tell you the good ones. Here's the good one. This is not good. This is... it's better than most, but it's not that great. This is okay. This is the only objectively good one. It's the only good one. And you know why? It's because it's on the DS. Because a game like this on the DS was pretty crazy. The others are just okay. They're not that great. I've played, like, compared that to the original Mario Brothers games, they're way, like, the originals are way better. I take Super Mario World every day over this.
I understand that the narratives that game journalists and YouTubers pull,
I'm speeding him up.
YouTubers pull in regards to this series, that it's stale and repetitive, that it's not all that good, that it's uninspired.
It is stale and repetitive, and it isn't that good.
Like, they don't make a lot of sense. And I consider the new Super Mario Bros. Games to be, in a lot of ways, the peak of Mario. Like...
Yeah, the peak is... Okay. No, they're like underneath the peak. Like, if you're trending upwards and you peak and you have that little dip down, they're the first dip down.
I think they're better than the OGs. I think people really...
They're not better than the OGs. Dude, I can tell you right now, as somebody who plays, or who has played a lot of Nintendo games, New Super Mario Brothers is not better than any of the originals.
Sleep on how good these games actually are in order to pretend there's some hardcore Mario aficionado, right? Like, I think the people who attack New Super Mario Bros. Are plebs, right? And I...
I'm a pleb because I don't like the same game as you? That's cool. Mario's an icon, but it's the same exact mechanics throughout the modern games. Not a lot of structure change. It's the Far Cry curse thing. Yeah, exactly. You know why Mario Odyssey is one of my favorite Mario games? Because it literally did something different. Like, after 20 years of wanting them to do something different, it finally did something different. Yeah, dude, I still don't know what Harmon's deal is with his, like, place. Like, it looks like an apartment, but it also looks like a basement, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, like, I mean, Mario games, I was literally playing Mario 64 the other night. No game, except for Odyssey, has really done for me what 64 did. I mean, Sunshine's very good. I would say Sunshine is in the running. But Galaxy is very... Like, Galaxy created the standard 3D Mario template.
I think... with the release of Luigi's Mansion 2 on Switch, we are going to see a similar kind of attitude surface in regards to the common YouTuber assertion that, like, Dark Moon was a disappointing sequel, right?
It is a disappointing sequel. My mind has never changed on that. I like Dark Moon, but it has never changed on that.
like it isn't going to be able to hold water when people actually play the game and actually start like dismantling the narratives that these people have put forward over the years, typically in regards to the mission structure.
The thing endearing about 64 is the limitations, space effect, gave it more weird and dark vibe. Yeah, 100%. Like, when you get the key, right, and you go down, like, the first key, after you beat Bowser for the first time, and you go down into that little dungeon aspect, and you see, like, the dark, fiery Bowser painting and everything. In fact, I could literally, like, play 64 now, and I could give you a whole, like, dissertation on why I think 64 is still one of the best. But a lot of it has to do with them pushing the hardware to its limits.
Right? Like, the narrative regarding Dark Moon was never grounded in any real fact, or like, anything that really, like, destroys the entire experience. Like, anyone...
I mean, literally all of the essays on it were strictly about, factually, why it's not as good.
Who says the game is straight up bad is delusional. They are lying.
But it doesn't it doesn't have to be an extreme. It can be okay and not be bad.
To you. They are not being genuine at all. And I think that I think more and more people are learning to be skeptical of gaming YouTubers. I think more and more people are like starting to acknowledge that like gaming YouTubers are pushing agendas, that a lot of them are scammers. There's
How are they pushing agendas? Most of the okay, like you're trying to tell me that like these dudes that have agendas, they just like what they like. It's not really that deep.
That they aren't like playing the games they're talking about to begin with. That they don't know what they're talking about, right? Like it's becoming more and more common for the gaming YouTube audience to rise up against these kind of nonsense complaints, right? Like 10 years ago, like YouTubers were like really taken seriously when it comes to these things. Like people really took them seriously. Like I remember when Ocarina of Time,
YouTubers are pushing the Mario Reich agenda. I guess so, dude.
Dropped that like sequelitis video for Zelda, like Ocarina of Time versus Link to the Past. Like there was a very big push to kind of dismantle Ocarina of Time, and that made.
Okay, to be honest, this might be a hot take. I don't know that Ocarina of Time has aged that well. Like, it's still functional, it's still not bad. I don't think Ocarina of Time is bad at all. But compare Ocarina of Time, man, to like Breath of the Wild, or like, I don't know, compare it to Wind Waker, or compare it to, I guess in some ways, even Twilight Princess. Like, I don't know if Ocarina is as good as we remember it to be, How many times do you think Harmon showers in a month? Ooh, that's a good question. You know what? I'm going to roll a d20. I'm just curious what it tells me. The d20 says 3. That was about my guess. So it hasn't. Its combat was janky, had tons of bugs, stiff animation. Like, if you were to ask me, I would say that Majora's Mask didn't age very good either, but I like Majora's Mask better because it has a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, characterization? Like, Majora's Mask has a lot more interesting things going on than Ocarina, if we're being honest.
That stuck around for years until, like, the Game Grumps actually played Ocarina, and people realized that Aaron just was terrible at the game, which is why he didn't like it, right? And, like, so the entire thing fell apart. It's the same thing with Dark Moon, I feel, is that, like, the YouTubers who have spent the past, like, 10 years decrying Dark Moon, and like, hyping up the original, and to a certain extent decrying Luigi's Mansion 3 as well. Like, I know the BitBlock does that a lot. Like, these guys who, like, attack 2 and 3 while, like, venerating the original, like, they're not going to stay relevant. In a lot of ways, the narrative against Luigi's Mansion 3 has already kind of been dismantled, because so many people just love that game, right? With Dark Moon, with, like, gamer culture...
but Luigi's Mansion 3 was actually good. Like, it was way better. I definitely don't think Luigi's Mansion 2 was good.
Now,
I mean, not compared to 3, anyway.
I don't think they're going to be able to establish a narrative. Same with, like, Kid Icarus Uprising. Like, if they try doing the same thing they did...
Kid Icarus Uprising is good, but the controls suck. They absolutely suck.
When those games first come out, like, there's going to be a billion people on social media calling them retards and addressing and like debunking all of their notions about, like, the controls or the gameplay or the mission structure or whatever, right? Right, like, it's crazy looking at, like, thinking back to how Kid Icarus Uprising...
Oh, absolutely, Alistair. I gotta say, too, like, one of the other reasons I don't think Ocarina of Time holds up very well is because the 3DS remake exists. If they gave an HD port of the 3DS remake, dude, absolutely. Or the Unreal Engine, absolutely. Because the thing is, those are actually really good. Like, the 3DS remakes are really good versions of those games.
was received when it was first came out, and then seeing today how there are people who will tell you it's one of their favorite games of all time. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I still love the game, right? Like, I think the game is great, and I thought like the damage control towards it was peak like Pretendo just downplaying a product, right? Like, it was.
He has such a weird elitist mentality with Nintendo.
Desperate at that point, but like when you look at like what's happening with Dark Moon, when you look at that game's history, you do get a sense.
The first comment. I do believe a lot of gaming YouTubers are scammers and pushing agendas. Harmon being one of the biggest scamming agenda pushing YouTubers out there.
Of like the same kind of thing, of people attacking a product just for attention, just to be like a troll, just to like.
Dude, not everybody's a troll. I think it's okay for people to just be kind of mid on something.
Downplay this game and kind of devalue its actual merits as an experience in order to like.
Exactly, he's a Kamsuma.
Create some like persona that there's some like really sophisticated, really.
It's funny to me how he's in the middle of this discussion and the video's about to end.
Involved gaming personality, right? Like, I do think that all the arguments put forward about Luigi's Mansion 2 aren't going to hold water, and more people are going to question them once they get their hands on the game.
Dude. Oh my god. Harmon. Let's pop over to Phil real quick. I want to see what Phil's doing.
Announcement, because I'm very excited about this announcement. Jasper's... This is not the announcement. Jasper's, like, being very silly today. Jasper Kitty, stop rubbing your face on my table, you silly. What are you doing? Why are you so excited today? Look at you. Falling all over me.
Knock it off, dude.
Are you excited about family night coming up on Wednesday? Is that what it is? You're so excited to be on stream with Kat and I at the same time?
That is crazy,
no,
dude.
Said. No, absolutely not. He's like, I don't care about you. He's like, when is it going to be?
I don't know why, but hearing Phil's voice sped up is funny. Dude,
get me off the stream.
I'm to the point where when I don't hear Phil sped up, it sounds weird to me.
No one wants to see me, right, buddy? No one wants to see my old ass, right? I agree with you.
I just realized I'm here worrying about my content that I realize somebody like Harmon can have views that I think I should be good. Yeah, no, you're good, BG. Like, that's the thing, man. If you ever think that you're doing bad, just remember somebody like Harmon exists.
What a silly guy.
Even the cat
no
looks
sense
annoyed.
Of time, that's absolutely incorrect. He has a great sense of time. I can tell you that for sure. He wakes up at the same time every morning and tries to wake me up. Eternal clock, right? So,
Phil, quit
Jade,
stalling.
I know you're not interested in Baldur's Gate 3. You said you'll be back for Sea of Stars. That sounds cool. All right. So,
how is there already dead air
to the
in the first
positive
5
thing,
minutes
let's
of
get
his
this
podcast?
Because I like good news. So as you know, putting a lot of oh my god, hold on.
Oh my god, he drags this stuff out so much.
Let's try that again. I'm putting a lot of effort over on my newly rebranded. I can't get this announcement.
Oh my god, Phil. Knock your shit off, dude.
Jasper.
Have a good rest of the stream. See you in a bit. Sounds good, hun. I love you. I'll see you soon.
Should I not give the announcement? Should I not give the positive news? What are you doing?
Phil, just talk.
Cat
Come
sense
on.
when you're stressed and he's trying to calm me. Realizes how stressed out I am right now. It could be. You guys might be onto something.
Why are you stressed, Phil? You got nothing to be stressed about.
Cool. All right, let's try again. Let's see if I can get through it this time.
Oh my god.
So, as you guys know, I've been putting a lot of effort into my newly rebranded channel, DSP Throwback. You know, the retro playthroughs of both Final Fantasy 13 and Red Dead Redemption are live over there. As of this morning, in fact, part 3 of Red Dead Redemption just went live about an hour ago.
Okay.
So I hope that you'll give it a look.
And, oh.
If you want my honest opinion, the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough is and it's not because of me, it's because the game is just not...
Oh, right, it's not because of you. Couldn't be because of you.
15 hours of that game are very, very slow-paced and boring, and then the game picks up in, like, the next 15 hours when the game goes open world. Just sucks, I think right now we're, like, 8 or 9 parts in.
How's he just now getting to Red Dead? What? Oh, no, so basically, Alistair, I'll show you. Basically what he did is he took a bunch of his old playthroughs and he decided to dump them on a oh sure, now he's got a better banner. He decided to dump all of these old playthroughs on his other channel that he had. So he played these games like 10 years ago, 12, 14, oh god, for Red Dead, I guess it was close to 14 years ago. So he played them all this time ago, and he decided to put the playthroughs on here.
Like, when does it get good? It gets good later. But I don't know why they designed it like that. It really is one of the slowest.
I hate the fact, by the way, that he's using his old playthrough as a level of its quality when he himself hasn't played it since then. Like, do you just assume that you agree with all of your stuff? Because you're not exactly saying that.
Opening builds of any RPG where the beginning sucks, you know? Years and years. And when are those playthroughs ever going to come back? Because they're not on the internet anymore. And you're right. So I'm very happy to bring them back in 30-minute increments, new thumbnails, new titling system, you know.
I hate this new titling thing. Phil, it's not that weird to have... it's not unique to have a different title on your video. Like, I don't get that.
Visuals to 1440p plus 60 frames per second. I'm really enjoying the quality. I'm watching those playthroughs along with you guys because I need to title.
Yeah, I've also heard that as well. I agree, though. Like, I'm sure Final Fantasy 13 is not very fast-paced, but, like, because his playthroughs suck, like, watching himself play it, I feel like would be doubly worse. You know?
Each part. So, I'm there with you, enjoying those playthroughs. I'm sure teen audience, so I would kind of say over-the-top stuff on purpose to get attention for it, and today I would definitely not do that.
Oh, yeah, that's his way of saying, I'm sorry I was racist 14 years ago.
And last Thursday was the week anniversary.
I also don't know how it got 3 extra sequels. I think the game did better. Was it, like, internationally? I want to say the game did better, because there was, like, 1 or 2 countries that really liked the game.
So it's been about a week and a half.
Or really liked Lightning.
So why am I talking about DSP Throwback? Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. It is partnered. YouTube has a...
What, Phil? Why does anybody care? They're not shareholders in your channels, dude. Like, I hate this. I hate that he brings this up. Nobody gives a shit. It doesn't matter, Phil. It shouldn't matter to anybody but you and Kat. Honestly. By the way, while he's gonna talk stupid, I want to show you guys his wife finally coming on stream. I still cannot believe he did this. This is insane that he did this. She hasn't been on in 6 years, and then out of nowhere. So let's talk about the soulmate in the room, and that is Kat.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome.
Jasper.
Welcome to the Burnell family stream.
Now, I want to preface this really quick, right? I want to preface this. I am not saying anything about her weight from a like a fat shaming perspective, because I'm not a small person. I don't claim to be like some health guru. You know, like, I'm not going to like sit here and fat shame, right? But what I will say is it's really weird to me that Phil has gotten smaller over time and she has gotten bigger over time. And it's weird to me that they, like... What's the word I'm looking for? I guess because he's always really preachy about health. So it's really, really weird to me. I don't know. But, man, it's how... Exactly. It really is just because of how big she got from where she was. I think that's the reason people are so, like, weirded out by it. Also, I think people are doing it more as a thing to troll him because he knows that it upsets her. Like, look at what she used to look like. And this is her now. Like, I really don't think it's because we want to fat shame Kat. I really don't think that. For me, literally, it's just... I know how manipulative he is with her, and that's what messes with me. Yeah, exactly. She was fine. She looked fine. But really, I think what happened is... I really think that she just got... I mean, I really think it's a manipulation thing, honestly.
Here on DSP Gaming. How are you all this evening? I hope that you're doing
I want you to pay special attention. Whenever somebody asks her a question, I want you to see how she'll answer.
Oh, you know what? I better move this. Look at where the indicator is. It's on your face. So I gotta move that, Carol. That's gonna be.
The only reason too that people really are making fun of her weight, like aside from the fact that she used to look small, it's also because it makes him mad and they want to get to him. They don't really necessarily hate Kat. I think they just want to like mess with Phil.
Blocking your face all night. Let's do this. Let's do it upper corner. There we go. Or you know what? Do it upper here. Well, you watched me play some of it, I think, but we watched someone else do a full playthrough of it after I finished.
And it was really interesting and really good. Even though I didn't understand it because I don't remember a lot from the first game, so the ending. Well, I didn't like the ending. That was the only thing I didn't like about the game. The ending was not very good.
You like because you prefer definitive endings. You want like a solid ending in that game.
Okay, I don't like how he talks for her. It's just maybe it's a gaslighting thing. Some fit dudes want their partners to get a little bigger because they think they won't have the confidence to find someone else. Yeah, absolutely. That is one of the things too. And it's like, because he's so narcissistic, he always has to have somebody else be worse off than him. And that's part of the reason why people think it's like that.
On the stream.
No, I think those are my favorite animations.
They're awesome. They're from Yakuza 0. Someone put those together at the end of last year, and I said, you know what? I'm going to save those for this year because of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth coming up.
Yeah, which I'm super excited for.
I love save it for that. Their membership for 20 months. Been with DSP families for almost 2 years. Thank you very much, Zebby Bobebi, for supporting. You got to figure something out here. It's going to be a your fan coming in. A $5 tip saying you all are amazing. Thank you very much, Twitter. And hold on.
I said maybe switch the chairs. So put this chair on that.
So okay, right. Get this right. She comes up with a suggestion, and then here's his rebuttal for this. Why it won't work.
That's what someone said.
We could maybe do that next time. There's no way we're going to be able to pull that off right now because
it's literally switching chairs, dude. Oh, there's no way we could do that.
The way the office is too confined. But maybe you're right. Maybe that's a recommendation. Maybe next. But the reason I did it this way is because the keyboard is here, and this has somewhere to put it flat. Over on that side, there's nothing. That's what I should have done. A $5 tip from Cypress says, what a surprise. Happy to see you both in a good place. This is awesome. As always, you have my full support. And
by the way, I gotta show this real quick.
We already have Jasper here. And by the way, that wasn't planned. We had no idea what was going to happen.
He does this and then asks if she wants to leave. I know, right? What's up, Shiny Teeth? Thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, no, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
With Jasper, when we came in here and turned on the camera.
I want to make a special point though, so everybody knows that they haven't seen her in forever. Oh, this is a bad look, Kat. Right here, this is a bad look.
We didn't even know if he'd be afraid to come in here.
He's about to make something.
We've not even done a stream together since we had Jasper.
Listen
That's how long it's been. The last time Kat was on stream was 2018. All right. So good evening, everyone. Would you like to say hello to the audience?
Hello.
So, here's the deal. We're just here to hang out with you guys tonight, all right? And I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of questions. What's going on? Why is Kat on stream? You know, we're here to field questions. But before we get started, I'm just going to say this up front. Number one, no, this is not a pregnancy announcement. I don't know who...
Dude. Phil. Phil, you can't start a stream like that. You cannot show Kat like this and then start your stream off with "this is not a pregnancy announcement." Phil, that's not okay. That's not okay, Phil. Oh my god. That's not okay. Ever.
Put that seed in everyone's mind. It's not correct at all.
It was at this moment he knew. Oh, it's oh. And the worst part is, look at her looking off to the side. She's already nervous because of that. She's already nervous because she already knows somebody's going to say something.
This is not that whatsoever. And number two, we are not here to talk about any documentary. All right? So already people are asking, what about the documentary? Is there going to be is this part of the... Like I said, just to forewarn you all of the moderators are here tonight.
Okay, let's try to find a question.
I wanted to say, let Kat know it's good to see her. I'm glad that she's on stream again. And
That's literally like walking up to an overweight person and asking if they are pregnant when they don't even know the... Exactly! And the fact that he preemptively does that just shows how socially inept he is. That's one of the reasons I can't stand him.
My mortuary school training is almost done. I'm getting my cremation certification soon. Well, there you go. All right. That's right. Do me a favor and convince Phil that Final Fantasy 16 was amazing. You want her to convince me? You haven't heard her opinion on Final Fantasy 16.
Dude, exactly. He made a fat joke to his own wife.
Do you even want to share what you think about Final Fantasy 16?
Should I?
It's up to you. Go for it, because I think he doesn't understand.
No, when he said that Starfield was his, what was it? The game that you were most disappointed in.
That's right.
Which I agreed with. And then I said, and then I was watching you do the stream, and you said, "Wait, there's another game." And I said, "What other game could be worse than Starfield?"
That laugh is, dude. I know that laugh is awful. All right, I need to find one where she gets to answer a question.
Leaning forward and talking, but I just want to be sure you can hear Kat. If not, I can always lean the mic towards her more so you can hear her a little better. So let us know in the chat if everything is sound. A $2.25 tip. Sour Grape says it's the 15-year anniversary of Street Fighter 4. Would you consider playing it? No, I don't really feel like it's time to go back to Street Fighter. Stream is going crazy right now. I feel being married to the funniest gamer on earth. Oh.
Not even, dude. Funniest.
Do you really want to answer that or just?
No.
Okay, good. Moving on.
Time.
Ace Ventura. Actually, with the shirts I was wearing over the summer, one of them does look like Ace Ventura's shirt from the movie. But do you really want to answer that or just?
No.
I don't like how he's leading the question, dude. You're leading the witness, Phil.
That's why they act like that. You know, they're hiding. So.
They're very Yep.
Okay. Read that shit on stream. What are you talking about? $2 tip. If I can get it open. There we go.
Also, what's going on with her hair here, dude?
No, I'm not going to read that. We're just going to skip that one. Now you see the kind of stuff I read all day. Yeah. Now you know what I'm going through over here. Like, what the hell is that? I don't. Are you really gonna read that shit on stream? What are you talking about? Someone says people who have been critical of Kat would never dare show their faces, so respect to you all. There you go.
That's not true, dude. I've shown my face, and I'm still critical.
People who are doing like 4K resolution or 1440.
Oh, Phil, come on.
Calm down, and perhaps we can actually.
I love how she's on stream and he's doing most of the talking.
Having normal conversation with people. Do that on any stream.
Honestly, Kat would look pretty good if she lightened up on the makeup and found something more flattering to wear. Absolutely. She should grow her hair out a bit, but just to start. Yeah. 100% agree. Like, she needs to... see, the problem, I really think, is that I think Phil dictates a lot of it. Like, I don't know for sure, but I just get the impression that Phil dictates. Like, oh yeah, honey, you look good in that. Yep, that's good, honey. Like, ugh. This is like, dude, this is like floral print like my grandma wore. Like, I wouldn't do it.
Right? You don't have to wait till the stream when I'm here with Kat to ask me questions about what games I'm playing. Right now, I said that on the podcast this morning, I have no clue. You're right, the previews are not good, so I'm not really concerned about it. We'll talk about it at a future date. Thank you for the tip. Okay. It baffles me, the things people want to talk about. For the first time, my wife is on stream in 5.5 years, and you want to ask me about Suicide Squad tonight. Okay. Anyway.
Well, yeah, dude, it's a Q&A. So, yeah, they're probably wondering, even if she's on stream. Your life doesn't stop just because.
Here, we've got John, who did a super chat. He says, hey, Phil and Kat, looking forward to the next Resident Evil 0 stream. Do you plan to play Infinite Wealth, Kat? Game is looking great. We already answered that.
Yeah.
The answer is
definitely.
Heard the biggest game for her right now coming up.
Dude, I hate that he talks for her.
All right, so finally now, if any more contributions come in, we will shout them out. But in the meantime,
Kat is okay looking, but yeah, she looks like a stereotyped lesbian. I mean, yeah, but like the thing is like, I wonder if she decided to go with the short hair or if that was a him thing, because she had really long hair. Where is it? Here, like her hair was pretty long. Look at this poor girl has no idea what she's gotten herself into. And still to this day, yeah.
If you want to talk
that Phil stream minus Phil vid was less than half an hour. Yeah.
To us, please tag DSP Gaming out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we'd have to do the co-op stuff first. It's too early.
There's a couple major concerns.
She talks and looks at him like she needs the answer.
All right. Concern number one, you have to understand, we're sharing a house, right? How do we stream together?
Dude, she looks so nervous. Her poor head is bobbing up and down. Like, look at him, and she's looking at him constantly.
We'd be using the same internet line, right? You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, okay. Listen to this. This is crazy.
About tonight. Well, Pokemon says, do you ever have any plans of doing any kind of streaming of your own?
I don't know about that yet.
Yeah.
We'd have to do the co-op stuff
We would have to.
first. It's too early for that.
There's a couple major concerns. All right. Concern number one, you have to understand, we're sharing a house, right?
Yeah, but you have 2 different internet lines, so that would be the ideal situation for both of you.
Right? How do we stream together? We'd be using the same internet line.
No, you wouldn't. Oh, this stream made me realize that no, I hadn't found the bottom of the fill barrel yet. Honestly, you got a great point, Shiny Teeth. Like, it's one of those things where, like, when you think you can't go deeper, when you think that things can't get worse with Phil, you realize very quickly, yes, they can.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, you can't have 2 people streaming at the same time. That's number one. I don't even know the viability of it. Sure, we have 2 lines, but there's no way to stream from a living room downstairs.
Yes, there is. Do not give me that bullshit.
She's never really even talked about it. You know what I mean? Like, that would totally
Yeah, she probably doesn't feel like she can.
be up to her if she ever wants to do that. But it's not even a concern. It's not even something we've discussed at this point. Okay, right now, working together, we want to play a game together. That's what we're working on. So, let's see here. Radical Jaw says, nice to see you here tonight. Orange says, what was your favorite movie of last year? Did you...
I don't even think she watched anything last year.
You know what I mean? Like, did we watch any major movies last year? I don't think we did.
They only watch YouTube playthroughs, dude. I hate how he says you have to understand. Oh, yeah, always. It's so condescending and people stream together all the time. Look at Queen Let's Play in every VTuber. Yeah, dude. He's preemptively keeping her from reaching John Rambo status, more popular than him. Yeah. And I hate that he has to give his opinion on everything.
I can't think of any.
No, I don't even think we watched many or any movies of last year to really to answer the question.
I like how they asked her, but he said we. That's... dude, it's not okay.
We already answered that. All right, let's see here. Is Kat currently watching any TV shows? Right, nothing active, right? Nothing.
No, the last one we watched was like The Last of Us, right?
Yeah, and probably we're gonna be watching Fallout when it comes out later this year. But we're not actively watching anything. No. Kat.
Adding Kat will just be temp because she will get bored in no time. Might even grow to hate his voice. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know how she's still with him. I still have hope for Team Divorce, but I don't know. I don't know. I think she's too ingrained. I want Team Divorce to be real, but only because I want her to get out of this.
What kind of music do you like listening to? Do you ever...
Okay, not gonna lie, Kat's kind of based for her answers on this.
Have music on in the background?
I love music.
Not like me. I don't listen to music.
Rock.
So you're saying Divorce Coin has a chance? Yes. All of my stocks currently are in Divorce Coin because I want the hashtag good ending, dude. Like, I want it so bad. I wanted it so bad, man. I want justice, dude. I want justice for Kat. Justice for Kat. Hashtag justice.
Metal.
I like that she likes metal. That's kind of cool.
I mean, I like all kinds of music. I like.
I am team unhappy marriage. I don't know how this is happy, dude. Look how far apart they are. Like, I'm not saying the body language is everything, but look at this. Like, there's this V shape here. Like, I don't know.
The only music I don't like is rap, and someone said K-pop. I hate K-pop.
That is not true. He hates K-pop. She does not. And I have the thing to prove it. Where is it?
Hate Army General saying hate Army shit. Hate Army.
Okay, where are we?
Mike Creed did a super chat. So my wife says it's time for me to come to bed. I'm not sure if she's right. What do you think? Well, number one, are you tired? Number two, is it a normal
Wait a second. Hold on. Where is it? There's a part where she says she likes K-pop. Like, she said it before, she likes it. Where is it? I can't find it, but I know she liked K-pop at one point. Like, I know that.
I hate it.
I just did the wings whimper at the same time you did. I'm brain broken, dude. Same here. I know pray when I see it. AKA glorified roommate. Oh, absolutely, dude. I bet they don't sleep in the same, like, room.
But every other kind of music I like. I like rock, I like country, I like metal,
I don't like country.
I don't like pop.
I just don't know.
So that's out too. But pretty much everything else I like.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't like that she can't just give like a normal answer. She can't say, I like this type of music. It's like, no, I like everything, pretty much. Oh, except this I don't like. And this I don't like. But I like everything. Oh, and this thing I don't like as well. It's like, come on, dude.
Did Kat play Yakuza 2 or 3 or any of the older Yakuzas?
I don't know. I played a little bit of 3. I think it was Yakuza 3, but I stopped playing it because it was too outdated.
Very outdated.
Because I remember they had the whole collection, and
Favorite game series?
yes. 5. I played 0. I played Kiwami, and then I played 6, and then I played the one that came out last. Was it Yakuza 7? Like the Dragon 7 or something? Yeah, I played that one, and obviously I'm going to be playing Infinite Wealth.
Would you say that Yakuza is currently one of your favorite game series?
Yes.
There you go.
There you go, dude.
Let's see here. Well, we have a few super chats and tips coming in. I'd prefer to talk with the chat for a little bit because everyone's been waiting.
I like both those bands.
There you go. Biggest question I've ever seen. Do you? How about this? Do you listen to any of these bands? Alice in Chains, Pantera, or something like that?
Yeah, I like those.
Pantera, dude. Pantera is good. I like Pantera.
And it's not a big deal anymore, right?
Exactly.
So, it kind of goes hand in hand with a lot of stuff.
I like that one too. I don't know why.
You played that last year, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. I like.
To kind of do all this together. So there you go.
Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage. See, I forget about all the games. I don't know why.
You played that last year.
You know what's weird though? I think she's way more casual of a gamer than we think she is. And I think Phil's trying to hype her up as like this ultra like, oh yeah, my wife loves playing games. But it's like I don't think she really does. Because when you listen to her talk about games, she doesn't really remember many.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I like that.
Her favorite game of the year is a playthrough. Like, I don't know, man.
That one too.
Let's see here. Did you ever listen to Dio?
Dio?
That's like 80s, isn't it? Yeah, that's like 80s.
Dio's
Not
good.
really.
You probably wouldn't have heard them. It's an 80s
Yeah.
band. What about Tool? Now, people are going to ask you about this all night. What about the band Tool?
A little. I mean, I'm not crazy about them. Story of 4 better. Actually, I like the whole. I know a lot of people liked 5, and I thought 5 was good, but I actually liked 4 better because it had the murder mystery, and it was just a really interesting story.
And she played the PS Vita version, which I think is...
Oh, they're talking about Persona.
Is Persona 4
Golden.
or something like that, and that had a little bit of added content. See you here tonight. Let's see here. Oh, you didn't play Armored Core 6. Did we watch anyone play? We didn't watch anyone play Armored Core 6 either,
No,
did
the game
we?
seems kind of boring to me.
It's very repetitive. It's the same kind of gameplay.
Dude, this is just really hard to get through.
We're not talking about any documentary tonight. This is something.
I'm trying to think. Half-Blood Prince was pretty good. Is that the one?
That's the one.
Isn't she the Harry Potter fan?
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. John says, I visit cats at my mom's house here in town, and they make good house pets. I agree with you there. What do you have a favorite Harry Potter movie out of all the movies that we watched last year?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, his ear did the thing. Watch. All right, ear watch. Let's get into it. Ear watch.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, why? Why does your ear do that, Phil? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I'm trying to think. Half-Blood Prince was pretty good.
I like how she picks. Like she has to, like, there's 7 to 8 movies, and she's like,
Is that the one?
That's the one where there's the background story
Yeah.
about someone else with power. You find out later on that Snape was
Yeah.
like involved in it.
I
and
liked that
everything.
one.
That was near the end of it, by
Yeah.
the way. I think that was like either the next to last. No, that was the third to last because Deathly Hallows was a 2-parter. That was the one.
"Who's a 2-parter, dude?"
Or Deathly Hallows,
Okay.
right?
All right, let's see
And then,
Right,
yeah,
right.
what
Deathly
Phil's
Hallows,
currently
the one where
saying.
They do the competition. I didn't like that. Was my least favorite.
There were
one.
the 3 skews.
What was wrong with the Goblet of... Dude, Goblet of Fire is like one of the best ones. What do you mean that's like your least favorite? I mean, personally, for me, it's Prisoner of Azkaban, then maybe Goblet of Fire. I don't know. I'm a Harry Potter fan, so like for me, maybe I'm biased, but like Goblet of Fire is great. I don't know what you're talking about there.
Schools
Yeah.
were all competing against each other.
Yeah.
The Tri-Wizard Tournament. You
Yeah,
didn't like that?
I don't like that one.
Too much teen angst
Too
for
much-
you?
Yeah, that's the one where they're having the dances. and
Yes.
I don't care about
It was like
that,
watching a high
but-
school movie
Yeah.
instead of a mad
Oh yeah, dude. But she just said she liked Persona, so what's wrong with that, dude?
magic movie.
But the other ones were good. Yeah.
No, guys, I missed tons of super chats. I'm just talking with you casually now. We're gonna do shout outs for contributions.
Oh,
super chats.
very good
We
content,
already
dude.
did
He's
that
not
for
even
half an
home.
hour, and if we just do that, we'll never give time to the.
Actually, where did he go? I am curious now. Is he taking his break?
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna mute the mic, run downstairs fast, do that. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue with the show.
Wait, what are you doing?
Talk about the schedule for the week, and then basically just do some chill stuff. I don't really have any game news today or anything to cover.
So why are you even having a podcast, Phil?
No, just chilling. We don't have any Vicks. He says, "Do you have Vicks?" Sometimes I'll put that on my neck or outside of my nose, and it helps my.
Okay, his podcast has been going for a half hour. And at this point, at least almost 10% of it is him just not there.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that at all. So, yeah, this sucks. In fact, I'm really debating. I think I might just head downstairs and pop one of those pills now. Hopefully, it helps.
Oh, cool, dude. He's taking drugs. That's cool.
Staged stunts or challenges or events, I just don't like them. They really drive me nuts. I don't like staged content on YouTube where it's like, oh, so, bury me underground for 20 days and see if I survive. And it's like,
Well, Phil, we definitely know you wouldn't.
basically, I think what I did is I threw together the DSP throwback logo. I basically just colored it like 10 different ways, and those are the levels of membership. So if you like that throwback content,
Dude, what is this stream? It's so bad. Yeah, plays COD for 7 streams, exactly.
or new emotes is actually me as Ryu and Ken from when I dressed up last year. Or
What a waste of time. Well, guys, I think I might call the stream here. Honestly, I don't think Phil has a lot going on. And it doesn't seem like everybody else has much going on. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem there to be a bunch going on. So honestly, yeah, I think we'll call it here. Plus, I need to use the restroom. I need to go get my wife here shortly from work. So yeah, I think we'll call it, dude. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. Hopefully you all enjoy the games. Let me check one more time to see if any of those games, if they ever gave me the codes for any of the others. That's really weird. I've never known Humble Bundle to run out of codes, so like that's weird to me. It's very strange to me that was even something that could happen. Alright, so that's a negative. Alrighty, well, everybody, thank you for coming by. I hope you all had a great time, and yeah, you guys keep chilling, okay? We will see you later.